there's kind of this group on X that posts things related to the decline of our state's education system. This particular post has gone crazy viral. It's being shared nationally, and for good reason. There's this mom in Vancouver, Washington. So she tweets this out last night. My son goes to Fort Vancouver High School. He just sent me pictures of an assignment his history teacher is giving them. She wants the students to write our representatives and tell them to reject House Bill 1584. I am livid right now. This is not okay. So for a little context, I don't know, maybe House Bill 1584 is something, non-political. Maybe it's a bill about like a nickname for the state or something like that. Oh, no. It's an election integrity bill. House Bill 1584 would revert Washington state to in-person voting. So this parent posts it's from their virtual system where they submit assignments online. It says, as a future voter, it is your right and civic duty to participate in local elections. Part of that is telling your representatives how you would like them to vote on certain bills for state or federal laws. You live in the 17th legislative district, and here are your representatives. That's fine. I don't have an issue with that. Teaching them civics, very high level. Hey, here's your elected representatives. Learn how the system works. But then it goes on to say, below is a script. If you contact your representatives and would like to ask them to maintain the right to vote by mail, use the script below, and then literally provides a script for this student to contact their representatives. It says, hello, my name is blank, and I am a student in Vancouver, Washington. I am calling to ask you to reject House Bill 1584. Please keep my future right to be able to vote by mail intact, or to be able to vote by mail-in ballot. Thank you. Literally giving students, according to this mother, high school students, a script to do the work of the Democratic Party. That's nuts. I mean, we know that there's political and social indoctrination happening in our schools. Of course, we know that. We give you many examples. We did an entire documentary about it, and we're going to do more. But I have never seen a teacher on a very politically driven topic and bill, election integrity, not only tell students to write their elected leaders, but to give them a script where they just insert their name to tell them to preserve vote by mail. That's nuts. Now, okay, so we're taking this parent at her word. I mean, she included all the screenshots. Could there have been a separate assignment that gave him a script to support 1584? I suppose. We have reached out to the Fort Vancouver school district this morning to ask them WTF. But I mean, this should be a fireable offense. It won't be, because the union allows teachers to get away with anything that they see fit. I am perfectly fine with encouraging students to engage in the democratic process and to teach them how that happens. For instance, we had a teacher on, it was last year, the year before, who, they have this assignment where students come up with a bill to put before the legislature, and the students decided they wanted that bill to be about teaching pledge education in schools, where you actually teach the meaning behind the Pledge of Allegiance. That's very different. To put the ball in the students' courts, for them to get excited about presenting a bill to the legislature in Olympia, to go down there to testify on something very non-controversial, although too controversial for Democrats to pass it. This is totally different. One of the most controversial political issues of our time, voter integrity. And you have a teacher providing high school students with a script so that they can oppose House Bill 1584 and ask their elected leaders, I'm a student. Please keep my future right to be able to vote by mail-in ballot. Just insane. I've never seen anything quite like it. So we'll see what the school district has to say. I can't think of a legitimate excuse for something like this. Unless there was a separate assignment that could be done in lieu of this assignment that gave them the ability and a script to email their legislators and say they supported 1584. I still think it's kind of weird considering how controversial the issue is, but that really is the only scenario that to me would save this teacher.